Hey, so this is going to be number 3 in the series on purpose. So part number 1, we talked about what are you good at? Like, what are your gifts and talents? What are you really good at? And hopefully you figured out at least a few things that you're good at, since everybody's good at something. Then on day 2, we talked about what are you passionate about? Like, what are your interests? Where do your interests lie? What do you really enjoy doing? Now, sometimes those two things intersect and sometimes they don't. I told you last night that my dad, his passion for music didn't match up to his talents and abilities. But his passion for learning lined up with his talent for teaching. So that was a great intersection, and he probably should have been a teacher, but he was pushed a different direction to provide for his family. So consequently, he spent his entire life working a job to be a provider for his family, but he was doing a job that he really didn't like. So he wasn't really fulfilling his purpose, really, because his job didn't line up with element number 3. And those are your values. What do you believe? What do you really believe in? Not like, do you believe in Santa Claus, but what types of things do you personally deeply really believe in? Now, it might be a spiritual belief like mine, or it could be a belief in providing a value that you believe that everybody in the world should have clean water. That's a belief. So when you combine those 3 elements of talents or gifts with passions or interests, and then you combine them with something that matches up to your values, the next thing to figure out is where those 3 things intersect. And at the intersection of those things, those 3 elements, is really what drives your purpose. Now, key difference between your gifts or talents and your interests or passions, both of those things are kind of for us. Like, I do something that I enjoy doing because it makes me feel good. Or I do something that I'm good at because I get good feedback from other people that say, hey, you're really good at that, and I feel good about myself. Those are all sort of about me. But my values and your values tend to be about others. And that's really what purpose is all about. As human beings, we are uniquely created with a drive and a motivation and a desire to be part of something that's bigger than ourselves. Some way that we can give back to other people. So once you figure out what that is, figure out what you have to offer, and figure out who shares your beliefs and your values and where your giftings lie. That sweet spot in the center, that's where you'll find your purpose. That's where I found mine. And in this program that I've been in for the last couple of months, in setting up my new business and setting up my new way forward into retirement, that's where I found my purpose. Now, our purpose could change over time. While we're raising young children, our purpose could be helping our kids identify their own passions and talents and beliefs. So we're really helping our kids try to find their purpose. Now, it's your turn. What's your purpose? If you'd like help figuring that out, I'd love to connect up with you. I have a Facebook page, and I have a private Facebook group. And inside that group, we focus on faith and family and freedom. And this coming week, tomorrow evening, we're going to be talking on a little bit deeper level about purpose. So inside of my Facebook group, we rotate through those 4 topics, and we try to encourage one another to develop ourselves in those areas. If you're interested in that, toss a comment down below, and I can let you know, get back in touch with you and let you know how that you can connect. I'd love to meet you if this resonated with you. For now, that's number 3 of our series on purpose. And I hope you got something out of it and you enjoyed it. I sure enjoyed doing it. You take care now, and God bless.